Welcome to Jimmy's Road to Spirituality. I'm Jimmy. This reading is going to be Lionsgate uh, 0808 I'm going to, go into the, and the energy of the cards as well, but as well, I'm gonna, channel all this energy and messages that I feel that I need to actually be speaking about in the Landsgate, which is today. Actually, we are in Landsgate. I was really, really aware and present when it was like midnight, and we entered into today, of course. And I listened, of course, to, and I just, I wanted to understand a little bit the Lions Gate, this portal that we are facing today in this time right now. A lot of, I feel release in the same energy, but it needs a lot of work to be done, or for the people, of course, that are doing the work in regards to their Leo aspect in their chart, and of course in regards to number 8, which is for me a repeat number, but it is a number of blessing and you know um always always learning the lessons, always on going into cycles, on going into tests, on going into the same probably situations, different suits, or a different color of a suit, but the same type of characteristics, the same type of energies or challenges or approach, a certain approach to the energies. Of course, we are all in need at this portal, for example, to give up the past or to understand so many things in regards to the past. And mostly my last readings for the last couple of months are about, releasing the past, releasing emotional baggage, releasing mental, burdens or whatever entrapments in regards to mental. Or air focus for all of us, of course. But I really felt that I need to actually go into the energy of it. Time to release, time to let go, time to give yourself another opportunity, time to forgive yourself, time to understand, time to change, you know what it was, what it didn't work. That's why this portal is very, very important. But as well, it is important because we are talking about energies, we are talking about vibration, and we are supposed to change that vibration. We are supposed to raise our vibration. um, this is what it's all about, and not be afraid of it, not be afraid to say, yes, I was wrong, yes, I did this, yes, I chose, I didn't understood, I was young, I did this, I didn't actually planned, I didn't actually think, I didn't actually open my eyes. The red flags and all the past experiences are very, very important in our development, in our understanding, in our awakening process. I am sweating very, very much at this time, and I apologize if I'm going to stop and just ventilate because I am just dripping, soaking. It's so hot right here where I live, where I am. And yes, it is just driving me to. I need, I need air. So I am, yes. I pre-shuffled, of course, the cards the first time I tried to do this reading to put this message for you guys out there. Um, and of course my mission in to try to do this reading didn't work. They actually just threw me out of it, and I had to go back again and try all over again. This tells me, guys, that we always have to try again and again and again, and it doesn't matter if we don't feel that we are in the exact specific perfect place, moment, situation, whatever it might be. I really feel that I need as well to encourage myself to just not give up and not give in. It's just very, very close, very, very near to us, very approachable and very tangible and very real and very, we can actually taste it, feel it, touch it, see it, hear it, and be in the presence of this greatness that we are approaching in our lifetime. And of course, everybody's in different timelines in their ascension process, in their awakening process. in their transformation. So I pre-shuffled the cards while I was waiting, of course, for my transmission to actually work. And the Knight of Pentacles and the Two of Pentacles fell in the reverse, which tells me that whatever kept you stuck in the three-dimensional aspect, because the Page of Pentacles and the Two of Pentacles, fragmented earth energy of air, of sorry, of air, God, of earth. It's in the reverse in some sort of aspect for the collective. Maybe you felt in the past that you were stuck because you could not move in regards to the situation, in regards to this earth aspect of yourself. Of course, everybody takes whatever it resonates. If you have specifically earth in your chart, or you're dealing with earth, the Three of Pentacles in the reverse in this fragmented energy tells me that somebody didn't want it to work with you, and it didn't work, this person specific, or you put it how it resonates. And I don't want you guys to feel offended here on my channel. I don't want to offend you. I am going to speak what I see and what I feel and what is actually shown to me, and I'm going to give the message specifically like that. It, of course, is not going to work for everybody. This message is not for everybody, but whomever wants to actually connect with this message, maybe it's gonna tell you something specifically about your situation or about you. So please do not take anything as offense. This is nothing personal against nobody. Mostly in my readings, I'm gonna probably connect mostly with the energies and the cards that are connected with me and my situations. This is my channel, this is my story, this is my road to spirituality. Many people will connect and many people will not. I just want to tell you right now that you don't have to take it personal. This is for entertainment purposes. This is actually for growth, for enlightenment, for a change of perspective, a change of heart, a change of mind, a change of spirit, even a change maybe in your flesh, in your body, in your three-dimensional body. And this told me as well, the Knight of Pentacles in the reverse with the 12 Pentacles in the reverse, that you know the truth. You have been juggled. You learned how to juggle as well the situation, because there is mirroring in regards to you and the people that you're dealing with, or a specific person that you're dealing with in particular, which tells me that you both are here present in the three-dimensional. This person that didn't want it to work with you, didn't want it to work with the spirit, that didn't want it to do the work, in regards to the what the divine was calling them, or was purposefully was trying to actually show them, enlighten them about, awaken them about, make them aware about. And this person at this time is regretting, or you are regretting, but you have to know that this person is trying to just unblock themselves from this unmoving situation, because the Knight of Pentacles in the upright, it tells us about an energy that is very stagnant. It's like moving at a snail pace. It's very, very, oh, I'm in this situation, I'm sitting here, I have this, I have that, I don't have this, I don't have the other one, but I'm sitting here. While the Knight in the reverse, it tells us that no, you're not stuck. No, you're not actually a tree. You don't stay there, just move, keep on moving. This is the message that I received from this. And of course, this person juggled the situation, or juggled multiple situations. They juggled you in these multiple situations, or you did. And of course, now it's not working, because the divine has put a stop in the three-dimensional manifestation and groundedness, and being able to actually work with the spirit as freely as you were meant from the beginning to work. As people deny this work in regards to their divine partners or their soulmates, or whatever contracts or calling a specific person might have, um, or the divine in specific, because the divine could be the other three people, and it could be the third party all the time. And of course, if we allow the divine to be that third party in our situation, talking about, of course, the 12 cups, because on the other deck, at the bottom of the deck, I see the 12 cups, which is a special union, a special friendship, a giving and a receiving, agape type of love, unconditional, being aware that nobody's perfect, being aware that you're not perfect, and taking this energy and taking this truth about oneself, and not being afraid to be who you truly are. Of course, the divine is accepting and loving us exactly who we are, with the mistakes from the past and past lives, and whatever might have happened, or might whatever happened in this life time specifically. It is telling me. And now I was, of course, shuffling, and while I was, talking with you in the beginning, I split the decks to the Hierophant and the High Priestess. So we are talking here about a divine union. Yes, we are dealing with a divine union of a high priest and a high priestess. Two people in the masculine and feminine energy, or the same person, of course, in the same energy. Uh, of the masculine and feminine, being awakened, enlightened, seeing through the veil, being anointed, being touched by the divine, receiving this enlightenment, receiving these, of course, precepts of the divinity, the teachings, and the awareness of what spirit is and what spirit does and what spirit wants us to really, really apply into our situation, apply into within ourselves. It is very important. Now, I have the High Priestess with the Hanged Man, which is Pisces, double Pisces here in the feminine energy, which is very beautiful. The High Priestess with Death. The High Priestess is very enlightened and illuminated, and I see 1111 at this time. We are dealing with twin flames at this time, guys. This reading is going to be for, specifically for soulmates and twin flames, divine partners, spiritual marriage, spiritual contracts. This is not something that is like, common. You go on the street and you meet somebody. Oh, I like his physique. Oh, he's nice. Oh, she's beautiful. Oh, she's sexy. This is not this physicality. These two people connected first through their souls. These people connect mostly, even if they are, apart. Half the world or all the way through. These people connect at the soul level, and this is truly what it keeps this situation, and it's going to keep this situation forever tied to this contract. There is no finishing of contract. People might probably think that they can break this type of contract. They can actually make the divine change his mind, or whatever type of ideology people might have. And I see 12, 11, 12, 12. Maybe this is something very specific for you. Death card with two of swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, and Scorpio. There is a transformation at play at this time. Scorpio season might be something very, very important. In the year 2022, of course, we are not talking about the past. Let's stay in the present. This is very important for this landscape to actually understand that this present moment, and the present moment is the most valuable moment that we actually is given to us, and it's given that today, the right now, this moment is the most important. Let's Please, let's just not live in the past anymore. I mean, the past is the past. We are supposed to learn and understand and grow and mature, and learn the lessons and grow up into through these tests of life and the school of life. But after a while, when you are actually awakened and you understand truly, the potential that you have, and how great you are, and how you're called by the divine to do specific mission, or do specific type of work in this plane, even if it's something very simple and casual and normal. You go and help children twice a week in a place, or old people, or people that they don't have a shelter, or you do something different for a community of, I don't know, elderly people, or whatever it is. I feel that many people, even in the slightest things and simple things, even if you just help an old person carry their baggage until they're home, or cross the street, or give them an advice, or just show them the bus schedule, or whatever it might be. We are called to actually connect with people in this manner, in this simple manner, and be, light and helpful and understanding, and just be there. It's very important. But it seems that this transformation brought, with the 12 swords here and the death card, it brought this confusion in the state of mind of people, which is very important to actually let go of. Be decisive. Just be put your focus on making a decision, make a choice. uh, the choice is not complicated. It probably is not very that simple, but I really feel that whatever your brain, your head, your thoughts might tell you in this, landscape, or in the month of August 2022, for the collective, and for everybody that is watching, I really feel that we need to let go of confusion. We need to let go of oh, it never worked in the past. And really, I was really challenged today because I had to wake up and go to the bank and pay my bills and then go to a shop, specific shop, to buy things specific for my home, and then come back home and leave my, drop my, my delivery, and then just cool down and then go back and buy food and other stuff that I need in my house. And I realized that I came home, and between yesterday and today, I spent so much money. I was like, of course, it's including bills, everything. But then I felt in my head, and I always, sometimes I'm challenged with this thought. I was like thinking of how much I spent, and I was like, the spirit like whispering to me, please do not think how much you spend. Please do not be this type of person that, oh, I spend this. It doesn't matter how much you spend. Spend it with joy, with gratitude. Use whatever you buy for yourself and enjoy it just because you deserve it and you work very, very hard for it. And this is like, it was like a test and an example, like a lesson for me today. And of course I dropped it and I was like, I'm sorry, I surrender. I am going to be so thankful and grateful for what I spend, and I know that I'm going to spend more, and I know that I'm going to celebrate myself more and invite myself more out and buy more nicer things for me. Of course, what I need and what I feel and what I have time, of course, to go and shop and do for myself. Because I really, for me, it's very, very important to rest and take time for myself and hydrate and feel that I have, enough energy and I'm in a perfect state of mind and, a physical and emotional and spiritual soulful place in my life that is actually bringing me satisfaction and joy, and that, brings me to that place. Non-material things, I mean, material things are necessary and we enjoy them. We enjoy nice makeup, we enjoy nice dress, we enjoy nice time with our loved ones, going somewhere in a little vacation, a long weekend, whatever we might do. But it's very important to, in the lion's gate, to actually give up all these negative thoughts that actually challenge us, mostly in regards to materialistic things, in regards to money. With spending, of course, pay attention to, to whatever you might be spending, because we need to see what we can do as well to help, what we can do as well to give. 10%, 15%, 30%. If people have more, they could give more. But we give with our time, we give with our intention, we give with our attitude, we give with our prayer, with our, being there with the divine and being thankful and grateful for what we have and what we don't have. Now I see the death card with the King of Swords, which is Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Scorpio. This specific King of Swords they might have specifically predominantly Scorpio in their chart, or you're dealing with somebody with Scorpio in their chart, that they need to transform something. This is a metamorphosis, something that is not easy to undergo, but it's very important to not be afraid of the sting of death or whatever. It's painful, and I feel the pain. Of the many situations, because I had to go through this. And it took me years to transform. It took me years to change my mind again and again, because the spirit regenerates and changes our mind and our spirit and our flesh and our body, and of course our hearts. Um, and our hearts need to be open. It's not easy to be actually open and vulnerable, but it is power to be able to sit there in the middle of the crowd and suddenly just the spirit touch you and you start tearing, but you have tears of gratitude and joy. And it's something that is like, you feel those tears that purify you completely. It's what is happening to me lately, and I'm so thankful and grateful for this, tears that come down on my cheeks, and I'm like, Father, I cry with you right now, and I cry, I cry these tears of the divine through my eyes, because I know that the divine is like really holding me tight, and just, they hold me by my hand, they carry me in their arms, they fight all the fights for me, they protect me and they guide me, and they're always here for me, and they're always here for us guys, even if they don't make themselves very, very, present, and they don't make us very aware of their presence. And I see 1919, and I saw 1918, 1919. Maybe something specific for you, a time when you lived, or somebody maybe in your family that is actually connected with this 1919 or 1918. I know my one of my grandmothers was born in 1925, and she died with 95 years old. Couple of years ago, yes. but maybe somebody in your family that was living or was born in this period, maybe you're actually connecting with this. Maybe it's something that the that your predecessor, your bloodline is trying to connect with you, because it's all the roots, from the bloodlines and the families that we are all are born into this plane in this lifetime. Okay, guys, the cards that are falling here, and this is the advice for the Lionsgate, of course, for the month of August 2022. We have the Two of Cups here, the Nine of Pentacles, the Six of Cups, the King of Swords, the Emperor, and the King of Cups at the bottom of the deck, and the Queen of Cups. Oh my God. And the Queen of Pentacles. I'm going to take all these cards because they are really amazing, guys. This is like a part of the bottom, or like kind of in the middle. I mean, feel in the middle, because the present kind of feels in the middle between the past and the future. And then the next card is the Magician. Oh my God, this is so beautiful. And the Knight of Wands, and the Ace of Pentacles. Look at this energy. And then the next one is the Seven of Cups. But this is because, guys, you're going to be tempted in this sense. People will want to come very, very much towards you, or people behind the scenes wish upon you to have multiple options in regards to emotions, which is a card of illusion, emotional illusion, and delusion. In regards to emotions, for me, it's a card of black magic or sorcery, potionery, hookity pookity in the kitchen. People with a magician that probably thought that they can actually, or they think through this Lions Gate, or in the month of August 2022, that they can come very, very quickly in and out of your energy with this Knight of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, that might come really quickly towards you because they want an Ace of Pentacles. But there is illusion in regards to their situation. So pay attention to their surroundings, because they are surrounded by somebody. This person could have anything in their chart. Specifically, this person could be a Gemini or Virgo with a Magician coming just before the Knight of Wands, the Queen of it. But you're aware. I mean, I believe you should be aware of this. I mean, if you are in this situation and you resonate with this situation, guys, you have to probably know exactly what the hell is going on. And it's not happening hell. It's somebody that is tricky like that, or they use this type of illusion of the Seven of Cups in the past in regards to this situation, in regards to you personally, person watching. Excuse me, my throat is actually opening up. This tells me that there is going to be communication. Magician is somebody that it's somebody that has all the elements inside of them, and even more than water, fire, earth, and air, they have the eternal, the infinite sign upon their head, which tells me that this is something that has a beginning, has an end, but it's something that is really completed and predestined. It's really, really meant for somebody that has probably all the aspect of all the elements in their chart. If you're connecting with this, or you have Gemini specifically or Virgo in your chart, you are somebody very, very powerful in the month of August and through this Lion Gate. It's very important for you to stay grounded and mature. You have to work and take care of your business, take care of your body, take care of your children if you have children, take care of your home, of your whatever you need to do. But you have to nurture yourself, and you have to nurture those that are very, very close to you in this aspect of the three-dimensional aspect, of course, because probably you have multiple jobs, multiple businesses, multiple responsibilities in the month of August through this Lions Gate. And we are supposed to be, of course, for me, Queen of Pentacles is the most grounded, responsible, mature, at work, productive, multitasking, very nurturing, very grounded, very abundant, very hardworking. Yes, it's a feminine energy here that is very, very, very into their own thing. And this is what it's actually very attracting about you, because you have to sit on your throne and manifest, attract this abundance, attract this money, attract this nurturing, kind energy, loving, grounding energy, productive energy. Lazy hands, usually if you don't work you shall not eat. But sometimes there are people that come in your life and just grab a few things from your energy, intentions, time, investments, money, business, generosity. This is a very generous person, the Queen of Pentacles. But sometimes you have to know that whatever you might take back from them, it is own to you back. And this is something very important through the Lion's Gate here, guys, is what I'm feeling very strongly. And I really wanted to bless this reading. I wanted to ask the spirit to bless and guide this reading, guide this channel, and guide everybody, and bless and protect everybody that is watching these messages. And of course, to keep us very, very light and keep us very clear with clear messages and understanding about the truth and about what we need to actually approach, how we need to approach, and what is going to actually help us and take from us. It's very important to be open to receive, to attract, and in the same time to know exactly when you need to actually give and balance that. And I haven't seen the Six of Pentacles at all so far, but I'm seeing the Nine of Pentacles, which tells me that many people in the past took from you. They wanted something, and it talks about three-dimensional aspect, Nine of Pentacles. But now you learn the lessons, and you learn that if the person that you're actually choosing is not choosing friendship, first of all, in regards to your approach to partnership, friendship, whatever, some sort of relationship you're going into, a union that you're going, it doesn't matter. It could be only business, it could be only friendship, it could be love, of course, it can be all of it in included. I'm going to take a sip of my coffee. You need to start with friendship, because you probably experienced in the past, collective people that they didn't share, not even friendship. I'm not talking about respect. I'm not talking about honoring you. I'm not talking about the value that you had. Um, and it's something that comes from a past life. It's something that you're probably dragging from a past life, with the Six of Cups here after the Nine of Pentacles. But this tells me that you learn to be independent, and you are called to be independent, and to eat from your own vineyards, and to drink from your own cup, and to use your actually your uniqueness. And because you're a rare being, you're a rare soul, you're a rare person that is not seen and found everywhere on this plane. There is nobody like you. And I see 27, 27, and 28 on the time. So you're unique. This Nine of Pentacles is dressed very fine, in fine clothing, like royal, like something that is, it costs a lot. These orange flowers that are, it talks about abundance. It talks about having style, doing things with grace, being graceful, being thankful and grateful. She is holding a rare bird on her hand, like a type of messenger. So she, this is a person that connects with nature, connects with birds, connects with animals, connects with flowers, connects with trees, connects with different insects, animals. Your guides might be, animals. You might feel in through this Lion's Gate very connected with animals, very connected with birds, specifically with messengers. The birds are going to bring you messages. Listen to their chirping, to their singing, to their, to their joyous um, pitch. They have a pitch, a specific sound, a specific noise that the birds are going to communicate with, to you in the month of August 2022 through the Lion's Gate. You are receiving this sort of friendship, and it is a trustworthy, it is guided and protected with the Two of Cups. And it's, of course, talking about Leo. It's talking about Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, very watery, very vulnerable, very, lighted, heart opened, lighted, very kind, and very patient, the heart, very accepting, very kind. You are probably going to be surprised at somebody that is so kind and so understanding and patient with you, and both of you. And if you're dealing with somebody, both of you, you're learning patience, and you're learning how to know yourself, and how to, in the way that you probably cherish this connection, you cherish the other person as you cherish yourself. And sometimes, because we are empathic and everything else, we forget, we put ourselves in last. And it's something that somebody told me the other day. I do so much about, for other people, but then I put myself last. And this, it was the advice that, let's not be always doing everything for everybody else. Let's just, stop sometimes and do things for us. And believe me, we are not selfish, we are not crazy, we are not disturbed, we are not loco, nothing. We are healthy beings. Let's be selfish in a healthy way, in a natural way, in a balanced way, in a natural way, in an organic way, in a truthful way. Let's not all go crazy because we think, oh, if I take 5 days only for myself and my partner, or whatever, my children, or whatever you have in your situation, we are selfish. No, we are not. We deserve, because of the time that we put in our work, in our multiple jobs, in our multiple responsibilities that we are dealing with. Because I'm sure that a person after their 30s, they have multiple things in their life. And even 20 something, I know young people that they have multiple jobs. They go at home, they wash their clothes, they help their parents with dishes, and throwing the trash and doing things in the house. They are responsible youngsters, and I'm very proud of that. Um, so let's not talk about age. I don't feel that age is actually very something that is important here. It's very important to give time to ourselves, and not feel that we are selfish, or not let other people around us tell us, "Oh, you took this time for you, and you don't think about me." Like guilt trip you and mind fuck you in some certain this kind of way. It's something like that. It's what I'm feeling very, very strongly here. And then with the 6 of cups, it's something that is connects you with a 2 of cups that is from a past life. The 2 of cups and the 6 of cups, it's a fragmented water energy of Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, with Leo here, of course, landscape. It's actually very, very um specific with the Leo here. It's a fragmented energy of the 8 of cups, which tells me that from a past life, somebody probably picked somebody else in a union, or in a marriage, or in whatever, companionship, friendship, over you. And this had you walk away, or this person lost you in the past life, because they had to learn, and they are learning, and you are a learning person watching in this lifetime, to be this 9 of Pentacles, to be independent, to stay on your own feet, to use your wisdom and your knowledge in regards to your position in the three-dimensional aspect, your groundedness, your productivity, your hard work, your the fact that you practice self-love, you practice uh you, and you are that ritual. You're an entire, person's ritual. You are your ritual, and you are that person that is brought in the presence of divine, and is made as a sacrifice. It gives its very beautiful and pleasant flavor, and brought in the presence of the divine. But this is the manifestation in this three-dimensional aspect, which is very, very important. This person that you might be dealing with, it's connecting with you because it's reminiscent in their emotions, within their emotions from a past life. In From that past life, it can be the last past life, maybe something to be doing with 1918, 1919. But it could be lifetimes ago, up to 9 lifetimes ago, up to 6 lifetimes ago, or up to 2 lifetimes ago, in regards to this emotional connection, this 2 of cups connection, which is the first card that it for me is the most powerful, and I see 3344 on the time. The next card is the King of Swords, which tells me that this person is working maybe in the legal system. Maybe he's a lawyer, or a judge, or a police officer, or somebody that is actually really, really dealing with the proof. Maybe somebody that is investigating something in regards to this connection from with the 6 of cups and the 12 cups. Somebody kind of walked away from you, or you walked away from this person because you're kind of forced, or shown and guided by the divine. In order for you to receive this, you have to let it go. You have to walk away, because if you love somebody, you let them go. And if they truly love you and they are meant to be with you, they will be back. If not, no, you had to let them go. And that's the perfect way of you understanding the lesson and growing and maturing and awakening and transforming. And then this person with the King of Swords, in their mental, they know the truth. They are kind of cold, of course. The air signs here, they can detach completely of their emotions, and they could be only, logical or mental. The proof is in the pudding. Straight away for this King of Swords, this person is looking for all the facts, for all the facets of the situation, all the potential situations that could happen in regards to the situation. This person is kind of doing like the research, the work here in regards to information, in regards to maybe they're asking about you, or maybe they're asking the guides, or they're asking the divine. I will not ask anybody by the divine. I don't have guides, so I don't know who are the guides. I don't know them at all. I don't know. Many people say, call Archangel Metatron. I don't know who that guy is. I'm so sorry, but I'm not going to call him. Call Archangel Michael. I don't even know him. I mean, I only know the Father, the Son, and the Holy Ghost. I promise you, that's the only beings that actually they were shown to me since I was a little girl, and of course I was reading the Bible, going to the church with my mother, and it was, the Word of God was presented to me. But then when I was awakened, the divine through the Lord Jesus Christ in the Spirit of God awakened me. I only know these guys, so don't ask me about the Metratron, and I don't know what their name is. I don't even know Raphael. I don't know them personally, so I don't know who they are. Um, but I know the spirit. So because the spirit is inside of me, and that's it. But many people will tell you, call I don't know who. I'm not going to tell you this. Call God, call the Creator, and the one that is in charge. Nobody else. I mean, you know, the angels will tell you, do not bow down in front of me. I'm just a servant as you are. I mean, humanity is even seen much higher because of the Lord Jesus Christ and the sacrifice, and the redemption of our souls. But we are all servants of God. We are, our children of God. Of course, the creation of God is, it's called, and it is that God's children, God's, daughters and sons. But I don't know what to say in regards to this. I'm not going to tell you to actually call nobody that I don't know who they are, because it would be a lie. I cannot tell you to contact somebody that was invented by humans. No angel presented to me and said, I am Gabriel. And I saw angels and I saw messengers, and I saw them with these two eyes. Believe me, I saw angels falling from the sky in 1 millisecond, and in their splendor. With these two eyes, because God opened my eyes, even my three-dimensional eyes, to see a different realm, a different world that exists here in this earth. That normally the eyes that cannot perceive, and it's mind blowing. But I only saw beings that they wanted to show themselves to me. But I never bowed down in front. I mean, I saw animals, huge animals, that were sitting on buildings years ago, that they were there to protect me. They were like cherubs, but they were huge. And I saw them with my eyes, and I was like, wow, what is this? They are different animals and beings in the spiritual realms that we don't actually understand, and the protection and the war that is given in the spiritual war that we don't see and we don't understand. But I'm not going to tell you to do this, guys, and I'm not. And this person probably is going to ask, because it's probably with the Hierophant that we saw in the beginning and the High Priestess. It's a lot of traditional teachings, human teachings, human precepts, which they're not divine. They are human invented. I invent bullshit, and many generations after they believe. This is not about this. This person is looking for the real truth, for the truth. And with the Emperor here, this is like staying in their power, authority, because they're a leader. They're called to stay above whatever mental understanding or research or information might have received at this time in through the Lions Gate, or in the Lions Gate, and through the month of August, starting from today on. This person, and they are called to stay in their singularity, in their independence, and call upon this friendship, a friendship, upon this union, upon this, because I have the 12 cups at the bottom of this deck, and then the first card in this message is the 12 cups. But yes, this person is supposed to make decisions, very clear decisions, very real decisions. And you have to be, this person is masculine, is called to be straight on point. They're not called to just miss, or try to go straight forward, straight to the purpose of the situation, straight to the point of it, and be um, delayed, or uh, derailed from the path, derailed from their calling, their authority, their power, their throne, their responsibility, their ability and their strength, inner strength. This emperor might be somebody very strong, and it is the God's card. It is a very powerful masculine, a leader, very recognized in the three-dimensional. Following the of course the emperor, it is a king of cups. So you have probably been dealing with multiple in you know kings and an emperor specifically in the past. But if this person is the same person in the King of Cups, King of Swords, and the Emperor, he's very powerful. At this time, he's called to love, have the facts, have all the information, stay in their power, authority, and decision making, be that leader called by the divine. And they feel the calling from within. They feel their calling from their mental, from their understanding of the situation, of the facts, of the feelings, of the fact that uh, they only saw a road in this connection, or the path for them, uh, by the divine showing them, you have to be nine of pentacles, you have to be an emperor, you have to look for the facts, you have to look for the proof, you have to have all the information. You cannot just go crazy. 4114 I see on the time. It's somebody that you probably feminine energy mirrored, or you're going to mirror through this landscape to this masculine's energy. And if you're talking about the third the same person in these three kings, or two kings and one emperor, which is Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Aries. Oh my god. Aries is the god of war. So yeah, it might be somebody that is like in war with themselves. I don't know why. And I see 41, 44. Maybe there is a specific number or an angel number. I don't know if you believe in angels. I don't know them personally. I know they exist, but they never presented to me. And they will never let me bow down to them or call them, but call, the divine, to call Father, the Son, and the Holy Ghost. And of course, it's much better to deal with the divinity. First of all, we many spirits and many guides will try to come, and of course the devil comes as and presents himself as an angel of light. He's going to present himself to you. Oh, I give you this intuition and these messages, but it's actually a deceiving spirit. So please try the spirits, search for the spirits. Try to open your eyes and your mind and your intuition in regards, and research all the spirits. Not everybody can come and say, I'm the Holy Spirit and I'm going to give you this advice, and it's actually twisted and turned, and then it's going to take you to a different pathways. No, the way, the truth, and the life is the Lord Jesus Christ. If you don't go through the Lord Jesus Christ, you don't go. So forget about it. You can lie to yourself as much as you want. You can actually live life after lifetime until infinite. That's why it's called fucking infinite. It's gonna go until the end, and you're gonna repeat these cycles and these lifetimes until the end, until you're gonna understand that you have to surrender and give up. If not, your soul is gonna be destroyed, and you're continuing to curse yourself. Life after life after life. You and your children, and your generations that come after you, all the generations, because this is like a vicious circle, or a vicious infinite sign that is gonna move forever and ever in the same way until you learn the lesson. When you conclude the lessons and your mission into this lifetime, you you die, and of course your soul is lifted in the presence of the divine. You're gonna understand what you need to repeat. But many people, probably, if you learn your lessons and you complete and you fulfill as much as you can what the divine is guiding you and showing to you to do, starting from now and whatever, whenever you might be seeing this message, this reading, you will understand exactly what you need to do. And I see 4404 on the time. Yes, the King of Cups with the Queen of Cups. We have a match here: Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. A very loving man, and a man that have has this emotional maturity and wisdom and knowledge and balance and everything. But probably he's just right now sitting on his throne, The queen might be a little bit obsessive about her feelings, but she's very emotionally, intelligent and balanced, very nurturing and loving and kind, and um, she has learned her lessons. This is a very loving energy, and this match, this couple, these partners, these 12 cups. I feel very strongly that it is this King of Cups and Queen of Cups. It doesn't matter at the end of the day how much you will know, how much power, authority people know you in this world, what kind of position you might have. But if you don't lead other people with love, and you don't lead your life and your home and your marriage and your partnership and your friendships and your relationships in this kind of energy of knowing oneself and not being afraid of being vulnerable and showing love and appreciation and kindness and respect and towards yourself first of all, because if you don't do it towards yourself, you're not going to be able to do it towards nobody else. Nobody that doesn't love themselves in the kind and natural and organic and healthy and balanced and truthful way is never going to be able to love another in the same way. So hurt people. I heard yesterday in the Bullet Train. I saw the movie with Brad Pitt, and he said in the movie, hurt people, and I was laughing so hard. He was so funny. He matures very gracefully and very nice. I have to say, congratulations, Pitt. You are amazing, man. People say that you're not funny, but I believe you're fucking awesome. It doesn't matter. You have to be yourself. It doesn't matter who accepts you or who doesn't accept you. You have to be yourself and love on yourself. And don't let hurt people hurt you. And this is a message for them, for us all. Actually, I recommend the movie. It's kind of a crazy movie, but it's awesome. And all the cast, it was amazing. I don't know how they do it, but it's amazing. Amazeballs, like Miley Cyrus says. I love her very much as well. Amazeballs, guys. It's very amazing. But after the Queen of Cups, it is a Queen of Pentacles, which tells me that you're, multitasking. You're balancing your emotions with your um, three-dimensional, with your mental. You're dealing with somebody probably mental that really, the masculine is really thinking very profound, very very deep, very going after different type of sequences and things and information and facts and proofs and whatever. It's looking everywhere, and it probably, the masculine was kind of pushed, and it's pushed through this landscape to mentally have this understanding and clearly make a fucking choice. What do you want to do? Just have it clear. It's very important for us masculine and feminine to be clear. But you're gonna be feminine energy. You're gonna be giving your heart to this 12 cups connection or contract or um, partnership. But nobody's gonna stop you from manifesting your businesses and doing your own thing, because you're a magician and you know exactly what you're called, and you're called through this portal, Lionsgate portal to 808 2022, guys, to just realize how much of everything you are and you have at your disposal inside of yourself. And even with the infinite side, as I always have, the spirit is very important here. The guidance of the divine, even if you're going to repeat and repeat and repeat, let us all repeat it here, Father, in this plane, in this lifetime. And by the time that we're going to go and walk away from this lifetime, to be able to understand completely who we truly are and who you truly are and what we are meant to be doing and manifesting, and be able to leave behind us and just leave it as a legacy and as a um, what is the word, inheritance for those that come after us and after us and after us. And this is the beauty of it. We are not here in vain. And many people will say, oh, many people steal from you. I want you fucking motherfuckers to steal everything. And if you're a fucking thief, at least be a fucking honest one. Like Liam Neeson guy. He was a fucking honest thief. He actually teach them a lesson. Well, of course, it's a fucking movie. But with the divine is like this, you'll be surprised. Many people will steal my ideas and steal them bitches and go with them and do fucking something, but do not lie to yourself and do not lie to other people and do not try to cheat and steal and destroy other people's life. This is my advice to you. If you want to receive it, probably you're gonna say, I don't ask you for your advice. No, you didn't, but I'm still gonna give it to you because the divine is telling me to give it to you. Okay? And so 49, 44. With a Knight of Wands, you're gonna be quickly in and out. You much better know these lessons and very important thing. With the Lion's Gate, you have to get in and get out. You understand? Get in and get out because the Ace of Pentacles, it's already yours. Manifestation for me, Ace of Pentacles is a minor arcana of the Sun as well, and of course, Queen of Pentacles. Oh my God, she is the fucking boss. And she's a loving, generous, very, very gifted feminine energy here. For me, Ace of Pentacles is a brand new opportunity, a new portal, a new gateway of entrance for you, divine masculines and feminines, or soulmates and divine partners. It is very important to take this opportunity at this time. Get in and get the fuck out. Understand what you need to understand. Many people, more than 5 minutes, you don't have to spend with them. Do not, take them in your life. If you have to spend 5 minutes or 5 hours or 5 months with somebody or 5 weeks, do not actually get yourself stuck somewhere. Do not. Many people will treat you like this, in and out, in and out. It's like fucking, they're gonna fuck you, and then they're gonna leave, and then you're gonna have a brand new beginning. Ace of Pentacles, something is manifested in the three-dimensional. This could be a pregnancy, this could be something. So use protection, use sense, use discipline, use wisdom, knowledge. Be wise, do not be fooled. Of course, those that they try to create illusion and delusion in regards to emotions or investing in multiple whatever emotional shit, they're gonna be stuck in their mental. They're gonna kind of be in the Two of Swords, Page of Wands, contemplating, not having enough, crumbling themselves, feeling that they have been betrayed or stabbed in the back with the Ten of Swords, feeling with the Knight of Pentacles upright this time that they are actually stagnant, they cannot actually move, in which I didn't see in the beginning because the card that fell, they were in the reverse, which was the Knight of Pentacles and the Two of Pentacles. And this could actually talk about a King of Wands who actually let themselves be dragged in all this temptation. Temptation, the fucking temptation is called, yes. Mind fuckery, people that draw confusion. No, I feel that it's like this. No, I think this is like this. No, it's like that. What the fuck do you know? Who the fuck are you? Because if somebody approaches me that doesn't have any connection or nothing with me, and I know this person and she looks at, or he looks at me like all the time. Of course, it has to be somebody present in your three-dimensional life. It cannot be somebody that she imagined. This is craziness. We are not talking about this. But uh, it's somebody in the midst of a King of Wands, which is a king of action, creativity, passion, desire, whatever the fuck. But this person was like stolen, dead. This person was fucking murdered, and betrayed, stabbed in the back with 10 swords. A lot of pain, a lot of suffering, a lot of deception, a lot of fuckery. And the Two of Swords, a fragmented sword energy. I wanted to say air energy. Here is the 12, which is the Three of Swords. Yeah, betrayed it all the fucking way. I mean, even he was attacked because somebody really tried to take this life of this person, brought them to a fucking stagnation, complete stagnation through death. And this person now is looking at this situation and is like, what the fuck? How did I put myself into this fucking shit? This main energy might be talking about you, person watching, or a cross watcher that is actually working with the divine and working on themselves. And I see 53, 53. Okay. Yeah, the past is fucking bullshit. With the Nine of Swords in the reverse, behind this King of Wands, this person was looking at this Nine of Swords in the reverse. He's like, I give up of the fucking anxiety. Again, 12 swords upright minus 9 in the reverse is like 3 of swords. Whatever I do, or if I add them or just take them, is the 3 of fucking swords. This is complete betrayal, backstabbing, murder, whatever, and it's premeditated. Somebody that premeditated to murder this person and murder this situation, kill this situation, destroy this fucking situation, which is divine. So we are talking about somebody that is a fucking enemy, very, very enemy. I mean, he's the most deceitful and disgusting prick motherfucker, sister fucker, and all the women fucker. Yes. And this player energy here, because it's King of Wands, let's do every fucking all the shit now, and then let's think in 2 months when our lives is destroyed and we are half dead and half in prison because we're gonna go to fucking shit. And it's somebody that fucked the situation. Fucked. And if they would have actually unclogged and unblocked their, blindness. I mean, I'm blind, but I'm gonna tie my eyes even more to be like double or triple blind, and just get these swords like this. And if I drop one, I cut my neck in this side, and if I drop the two, I just die. But anyways, I'm gonna hurt myself. I'm gonna be in this pain, mental. I'm gonna, I want to do this, but I don't want to do this because they were kept into this very confusing, not being able to fucking sit down and make a deliberate choice. This is a card of a choice. But in the Two of Swords is not a choice. It is being stuck without a choice. Contemplating of the fact that why am I stuck in this undecisiveness? What is going on with the Page of Wands? This being somebody that is very creative, and the page is quite immature. It's not very strong energy. It's not very mature. It's not very, stabilized energy. But it's somebody that is contemplating fucking one that is actually botting here. Is like Moses, Moses when he saw the bush in flames, and the voice that came from the and the fire that actually burned the bush, it was not burning. It was just fire. It was like something that we cannot imagine. It was something out of this world. Yes.